these sneakers might be a bit controversial, but bear with me. You would think if you put all your favorite Jordans together, you'll get a sneaker which surpasses what is deemed possible and becomes even more of a favorite, right? Yeah, you get me, right? Well, these are the Air Jordan 6 rings winterized. By the end of the video, you will have the sizing, pricing and comfort levels, but first we're going to talk about the reputation of these sneakers. So, what was the thinking behind the Air Jordan 6 rings? Well, Nike thought the hype of Michael Jordan was so high at the time, it would be a good idea to make a silhouette encompassing the Air Jordans that were worn throughout his 6 NBA championships. So the Jordans we are talking about are the Air Jordan 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13 and the Air Jordan 14. Something slightly different with the winterized version, as there seems to be an Air Jordan silhouette feature which is missing, but we'll get to that later on in the video. For all intent and purposes, the Jordan 6 rings was a great idea. Now, I can imagine the Nike board members must have been salivating when they signed up to this idea. They must have high-fived each other, must have been chest bumping in the boardroom, doing all sorts of things, saying that this is going to be a cash cow, this is going to be a money-making machine. However, when these came out in 2008, it didn't quite go to plan. When I say community was divided, that was an understatement. It was totally and utterly divided. It didn't get the response that Nike thought it was going to get. Looking at some of the comments over the years about this sneaker, the 6 rings has not favoured well at all. Taking a look at the Sneaker News website, you can see what people are saying. So they're saying comments like, just why? This ain't it, with laughing emojis. Non-numbered Jordans are garbage. Comments with emoji showing the trash can. And further crazy comments like, Nike, they need to stop with these 6 rings for real. These Jordans should be excelled from all stores. And that last comment is a bit crazy, isn't it? Damn, that's quite harsh, isn't it? So what about the 6 rings winterized? Can these turn people's views? Wow, you tell me. The winterized version of the 6 rings came out in 2010 in the wheat black colorway. However, in 2023, Nike have brought them out once again, releasing them like these ones late October. This colorway is the Rocky Tan Black Varsity Red. Nike has poured all over this sneaker with the aim to winterize the trainer. So what is the difference to a typical Air Jordan 6 ring sneaker? The first thing is they have done away with the pattern color upper, replaced it with suede material in a tan color. They also lined this layout with something special, but I'll let you know what that is later on in the video, so keep posted. On the upper, you have the ballistic nylon on what is the 11 feature. That's the Jordan 11 feature. This material also extends to the tongue and does feel robust and tough. You have the rubberized pull tab, which on the AJ6, this is nothing special, but it doesn't look too bad on this, and it does look like it should be here. You have the lace rings, which are metal, which gives off the hiking solid boot feel. The lace rings sit on what I would call a translucent plastic material, to be honest, and you can find that here. And then dusted around the upper is the Jordan Jumpman and synonymous 23 detail on the tongue. I did say earlier that there was a Jordan feature which is missing on this trainer. And not only is it missing, I believe that this improves the way the sneaker looks by a significant amount. You'll be surprised how small this detail is, but actually it does make a grave improvement. Alright, if you haven't spotted it already, the Jordan 6 ring usually has an AGH strap around the ankle. Now on these, they've removed this feature, and to be honest, I'd say good riddance. The midsole is all black and is similar to the other 6 rings, but the rubber surroundings the outsole seems sturdy. You know, it gives you that sturdy feel, that solid you know, that stomp feel. There's a feature which I really like, but not sure if it's for real. So first of all, with the outsole, you have the chunky traction pattern, suitable for that off-roading, that serious off-roading. And red Jumpman, which looks really good. I really like that. And the best feature on this silhouette is the carbon looking plate. That carbon plate looks sick. You gotta love a bit of carbon, and that looks, but to be honest, I don't know the functionality. Let me know if any of you know whether it's a protective piece or a piece of detail that just jazz it up, makes it look good. Going back to the upper, I said earlier there is a special feature on these winterized 6 rings. Take a look at this label. It states the upper is infused with a water repellent lining. It goes further and says it can withstand up to 2.5 inches. I'm trying to, no, it's about 2.5 inches in water. That's crazy, yeah? That's really good. Let's talk about the sizing on these. I've had a pair of the original Jordan 6 rings before. Therefore, I've had experience of uncomfortability when wearing these trainers. You do get that initial feeling that, yeah, I can handle this. This is really good. Then like a slow clamping vice that is turning. It starts to get painful the longer you wear them. With these, I bought a half size up to avoid that feeling because I thought, no, I'm not entertaining that. And I think I made the right choice. I think there's just enough room to give your feet, your toes, that wiggle space. If you're going on hiking with these, you know, as this is a solid shoe, it'll be a good idea to have that extra degree of freedom because those long walks can be problematic. So if you've got that comfort, it's good. So comfort-wise, let's talk about that comfort. That extra half a size up makes this sneaker lovely to wear as an everyday shoe. Unfortunately, some people who see these sneakers say it is Nike's version of the Timberlands and they look like workman boots. But you've seen them, you've had a quite good glimpse. What do you think? I have one more trick up my sleeve, you know, to try and get rid of that workman boots. And if you keep watching to the end, I'll let you know. And you can tell me if it works or not. For the Air Jordan 6 rings winterized, the price for these are around £155, which is expensive. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive, but for the shoe you get, how rugged and robust it is, it's quite good. I don't agree about looking like a work boot, so I don't have that view. But I believe these are better looking than the AJ6 rings original. And it looks more sleeker, especially from the top, because the original have that fat look. All right, I said I'm going to try to do something quite different and improve the look of the sneaker. What I've decided is the laces on these need to go. Yeah, they're tough and robust to do with the elements, but I don't think it does this trainer any favor. It doesn't do it justice. So I thought, let me have a look and see if I can get 2 laces. Well, I was gonna originally got one, then I saw these and I thought this was quite good. And I thought actually this might do something for the sneaker. All right, so we got the first lace, which is a typical lace, but it's in the color of the sneaker. So slightly thicker, or it's probably the same size as the laces that I'm swapping it out with, but it's in this color. And automatically straight away, I could see that this is a better looking pair of laces. So second lace, so this is slightly different. I've really tried a thing with this. So I've tried a thing with this, and it's, you know, it's quite stretchy. It's really good. It has a little sheen on it. It looks really nice. Similar color, I think slightly lighter shade, but it don't look too bad in terms of the lace itself. It is longer than the other one, but it's like stretcher. So let's have a look. Let's see what they look like on the sneaker. And by the way, if you like any of these sneakers, it will be in the description below. Click on the link, it will take you to where I got. If you want another video which shows a pair of Air Jordans which didn't quite get the love, but you definitely should have a look at, then take a look at this video here. Check this one out here right now.